It's another Saturday afternoon on the boat, and I've got some boat jobs to do. This time, though, however, we are going to get a parking spot in the dirt lot by the DEF docks, so I don't have to unload and then move things over. And I'll run into a guy who has some questions about the motor. I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk about the engine and how you get it on the dinghy and stuff like that. What we end up doing with the motor is that's the motor part. It goes on the back, battery, throttle, and I'll
right, you just throttle it and it's fucking
and it's quiet. It starts right up. There's never any issues with it conking out. We don't have to worry about it conking out halfway through the mooring field like my Tuatsu did.
And what do you do when you get it over there? You tie it up.
You tie it up to your boat, hop on, and
yes, it comes on the boat.
If I'm going somewhere, yeah.
Oh,
or you just tow it. Yep.
Cool, man. Have
a
good day, sir.
Yeah, you too. This is what you have to do when there's water in the dinghy. That's not supposed to happen. Luckily, the water just went over the side of the boat anyway. I didn't need the hose. Things can get a little tight with jet skis launching into the dinghy dock. Watch this.
Right there to your right. Up in front. In front of the thing.
This one, right?
No. Look where the mirror is.
Come on. My bad, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you, man.
It just took a little push, then he was gone. Hey, at least he didn't hit the throttle and like
Yeah, right.
end up on the dock.
Yeah.
Alright, well, something else to fix because everything always breaks on the boat. So this motor weighs about, I don't know, 25 pounds. It's pretty light, it's pretty easy to maneuver. Put that on now. The camera's attached to the battery right now, so we figure out something to do with, put it on that thing. So this is the battery. I switched positions. This keeps the battery from falling off. In there, throttle, got a slow and shore. You have to make sure that you have this. If you don't have this magnetically attached, it will not start. I've learned that many times. I've also remembered my boat key today. I'm getting better at that. Throttle goes in like that, and then you attach the battery wires and the throttle wires. Turn it on. Right now it's got 31% charge, which is just at the threshold where I start to get nervous. And it turned the throttle and it moves, so you know there's a good connection. Okay, so we're loaded, ready to go. Normally I tie this off to the side like theirs. Make it this way, make it easier to get in. And just to look at the gauges here, you see this 31% battery. Attach the GoPro to the seat. I cannot reach. Slowly back out. As you swing around, you can see someone else has the Torpedo model now too. Their dinghy looked deflated though, that's a problem. Talking before about the parking spot, whether it would be alright. People makes it a lot easier. much easier to come in that way. Tied up. We'll see what we got left on the battery. Battery says 28% is left. I'm gonna turn it off. Hopefully it's still 28% when we restart it. Alright, so once on board, put the key in. Someday I'll get this right the first time. That unlocks this. You look in, you go, yay, no water. Take these out. And just see what's going on in here. So today we've got nothing going on there, nothing unusual from the smell standpoint. Battery looks okay. Everything looks the same way I left it. Battery test for this. Perfect, where it's supposed to be. Start popping the hatches. Now, the boat always faces into the wind. Almost always faces into the wind, so you almost always get a good breeze through the hatches if there's a breeze. I am not feeling that breeze right now. And then the all important check of the head to see what happened there. And so this is what I come back to. Again, it looks like there's some stuff there, but I don't know where it comes from. And it's not coming from sloshing over the toilet because that's how much water was left in there, so that's not a problem. So I'm going to guess there's a very slow leak in the connection to, because that looks dirty. Well, it's seawater anyway, so it could be dirty from that, but I'm going to guess it's a connection to the output to the tank. Now, they were supposed to have come and cleaned the tank over the weekend or yesterday, and yesterday was Friday, and I can take off this part here to see if the tank is actually emptied or not. This is what the holding tank looks like. I wanted to see if they came and emptied it, and I think they did. I mean, it's not probably completely cleaned, but it seems like it's pretty empty. If you tap on it. Down here is solid, but up here it's all empty. I don't know if I want to open that that part and see what's going on in there. But yeah, it's a little stinky, but it's the head. It's what it is. Well, I tightened the output, and I kind of loosened up the input to get more water flowing, and there is no leak. And the water is flowing in here better now. That's interesting. That's just a slow drain. Yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully it's fixed. As usual, there is something broken. I wanted to check the wind speed and the temperature in here, and my anemometer is out of batteries. I keep spare batteries here.
Upon, hello, all stations, all stations, all stations. This is United Coast Guard, signal on the sound. Time 13:17 local time, 17:17 Greenwich Mean Time. The previously reported vessel taking on water has been assisted. Constant upon, this is United Coast Guard, signal on the sound out.
So that was a pan alert. That's an alert to keep everyone on the lookout. It's not like it's a danger call. It's not a man overboard kind of situation or anything like that. It's like a disabled vehicle. And apparently there had been a boat that was taking on water, and they just canceled it. The boat had gotten assistance and it was either towed or the leak was solved. So yeah, as always, it seems like every weekend there's something that goes down when I get here. As far as fixing things on boats, this is probably the easiest thing that I've done. That being said, everything also corrodes on boats, so these little screws are kind of nasty looking right now. We are listening to Sirius XM. So the temperature on board is basically 79 degrees. It does not feel like 79, it seems like 90 in here. So we'll wait and see if this goes up a little bit. Alright, we're at 79, it's still 79. Well, alright, it's a hot 79. What I think is a little bit of good news today, this refrigerator latch seemed to have broke on the 4th of July, that weekend, and I went to order a new latch. And I had this part that had broken off, and the latches available on the Beneteau site are out of stock or obsolete. They're actually called obsolete, not out of stock, obsolete. And there's no replacement. And I asked them what to do about it. And the guy's like, well, you have to put an order in. I can't help you if you don't order something. And I was like, but you have them in the catalog still, but it says they're obsolete. Does that mean you have them and you can send one to me? Or does that mean you don't make them anymore and you should probably take them off the catalog? And he didn't get back to me. Yeah, my prop is still at Beneteau in South Carolina. It's been 6 weeks. It was 2 weeks. I finally got a response from him yesterday. Again, saying that he can only help me if I ordered a prop. Meanwhile, the whole chain of the email is him telling me that the prop I ordered is fine. I don't know what to do. So anyway, what I think happens with this is this piece goes in like that, and then that little latch hooks onto it. Yep, goes right over like that. So I just got to screw that back in. And gee, another easy boat project. I hope. Keep your fingers crossed. So I was taking a break, eating some raspberries and blueberries, and this is a great example of how the boat moves with the wind. And the wind had been coming over my left shoulder, so then the boat moves in that direction. And it gives you a different view all the time. Trying something new today. Try not to swing ladder. Move, dinghy. Swing ladder's down. Dinghy keeps getting in the way. Go around this way. I'm gonna jump in and try to see if I can see what's wrong with the prop. Well, this should be fun. Hang on to your hats, folks. Didn't seem like there was any luck in seeing anything. We'll catch the footage on the computer later. But we do have a shower on the back. So I can rinse it off until all the sound water off me. Seems to work pretty well. 10 minutes later and I was done. Makes me wonder if a e-gun would work on wallpaper. Alright, so the next job for today is to get rid of that Maryland part. Same technique, hopefully it works. Well, we're, I don't know, 20 minutes into it. I got the comma and the Maryland off. It's really slow going. So the good news is this was completed. Task completion. Now you can still see the outline and stuff. I have to put some gel or something on there to make it go away completely. But it took two and a half hours. It's a long job. All right, off to, where do we want to go? Maryland. Gonna take care of closing up now. Almost out of battery on the GoPro. Probably this will be the last shot of the day. I have to get the locker open. Out, put the cushions in, helm is zipped up. I'll finish closing up downstairs and then we'll head out. Alright, so everything's set. Slide these panels in. Learn you want the holes aimed up. Lock. Yes. She's locked. Can't get in. Now get in the dinghy and head back.